Today I'm at the incredible Bengaluru Airport Terminal 2, which is nicer than really most airports anywhere, and I'm flying Vistara, the much-loved premium Indian airline that's becoming part of Air India and disappearing as a brand as we speak. The flight is on their A320neo in premium economy, and it's an interesting offering for sure. But first, let's take a look around this incredible terminal. If you ever needed a good argument for why you should fill an indoor space with plants and water, I think just show someone this. We know this sort of thing from other airports too. Singapore's Drool is an amazing use of plant life and water in an airport setting. Doha has followed with its Orchard, but those are only parts of the airports, and Singapore's isn't even airside. This is just throughout, and I love it. Welcome to Bengaluru, or Bangalore Airport's Terminal 2. Now this place is pretty well known. I had heard that this place was nice, but I didn't realize just how nice it would be. I guess it's the newest terminal in India, and it is just stunning. It's an indoor garden basically with this beautiful wood effect kind of pylons and ceiling and these, I don't have the words to describe how they've designed this place, but it's utterly calming and lovely and such the antithesis of what you expect from an Indian airport especially. Although the security check here was the least friendly I've had so far. I know what I'm doing now. Like I've mentioned in the other videos, I just empty my entire bag just to avoid any hassle at the outset. But still, it's a whole thing. Just gotta stay super calm, take some deep breaths, not get irritated by anything. But knowing what you're getting into, it's fine. These guys were just a little bit curt. But they didn't use many words. A lot of subtle hand signals that I had to read in terms of what am I supposed to do. But okay, we got through it, and I was feeling quite calm and good anyway because of this amazing terminal. I mean, the difference that architecture makes. I'm so glad that so many places are realizing this now. It's amazing how long it took for airports, especially these high-stress places where people are confused and not sure where to go, and also at a heightened emotional level to start with, usually various emotions going on, and they just built them like these dark, dank, confusing, terrible mazes that, you know, people dread. So now it's changing. See this in different parts of the world. So nice. Anyway, today the main event is not this airport, but a Vistara flight. My first Vistara flight. This is an airline that's going extinct. Air India and Vistara are merging, and they're going to disappear basically by the end of this year. But I thought it would still be nice to take a couple flights with them before they go away, because everyone raves about them. A lot of people here are sad that they're going away. It'll be interesting to see what Air India keeps of Vistara's sort of offering and approach. It seems to me from my Air India flights so far that they're doing a really nice job of offering that kind of heightened, elevated service, friendly, high quality, much better than what people thought of Air India offering before. So, you know, hopefully it's the sort of best of both worlds we're getting in the future, in the combined Air India and Vistara. But today I'm in premium economy, and I'm going up to Mumbai on the A320, and I believe it's all Neos these days. It's a little confusing with the aircraft codes on the bookings, but I think it's 320 Neo. Hour and 20 maybe up to Mumbai. It'll be dark by then, by the time we're landing at least, but what can you do? Anyway, I'm going to hang out in this terminal for a little while now. Got a few hours, catch up on some writing, and maybe get a chai. I haven't had a good chai yet. So anyway, let's do this. Vistara. The lounge here is also really nice. I got in here using my Priority Pass card. Alright, so I generally love the look of the Vistara aircraft, but I want to know, please put your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of this color scheme on the inside? So it turned out that we didn't have a captain. They eventually explained this to us, but not until well past scheduled departure. I was gonna say we've been on the plane for a long time, 10 minutes past departure, and there's no announcement of any kind. Don't know what's happening. Delayed, but for what? For how long? No information, so that's not a great start. And we're losing daylight. I want to see some sunset colors up there as we take off. Oh well. That was annoying. Giving no information to passengers is never a good look, I don't care what the reason. And I'm pretty sure he came off this aircraft which parked to our right and just kind of ran over to ours, so at least it wasn't a long run for him. Daylight totally gone now, but oh well. We've got nice mood lighting for this afternoon turned evening flight at least, and a handy device holder here, and an in-flight magazine. Plus a full meal complete with golden thread tying the napkin and cutlery together. The food was okay, it didn't blow me away, but it was fine. The bad news, these planes have those hated tiny sinks in the rear lavs. I didn't even know sinks this small were an option on the Airbus. I tend to think of it as more of a 737 MAX thing. But anyway, before long, we were descending to Mumbai, one of the busiest single runway airports in the world. And welcome to the Four Seasons Mumbai. I'm treating myself here because rates were really good, and I'm always wanting to stay at Four Seasons and usually can't swing it because they're not a member of a points program and they're often very expensive. So kind of nice, a nice treat to be in this electric and chaotic, amazing seeming city of Mumbai, also known as Bombay, but up in this kind of oasis haven of calm in the Four Seasons. And I'm pretty tired, so that's looking pretty great right now, that bed behind me. But what's my first impression of Vistara then? I thought it was pretty nice. You know, I thought that was a great way to fly. Nice amount of room. It definitely helped that there was no one in the middle seat. That would have been a better test. If there had been someone in the middle seat, I don't know if those few extra inches of legroom would have felt like they were worth the extra, whatever it was, $50. Definitely business class on that one would have been a lot better. It did feel premium, but it was weird how they didn't make any announcement for 30 minutes while we were waiting with no information. And then after that, the first officer who was making all the announcements was very communicative. He talked about what happened and, all the stuff you'd expect before departure, and then also just before we started descent. So otherwise, it was a quick domestic flight in the dark. Not a lot to show or experience, but the meal was good. It seemed like something I would expect from long-haul economy class, which is, again, just amazing for a domestic flight. They seem to have definitely higher standards here or expectations maybe for what you're going to get fed on a flight. Even on a low-cost flight, I got these little snacks on a flex ticket. Next time, when I leave here in a couple days, I'm going to be flying on Vistara again, but on the one that has lie-flat business class seats on the A321 Neo to Delhi before connecting to my homeward bound flight to Copenhagen once again on the old Air India 787. So thanks for coming along on this flight and all the flights so far, and there's more to come. So I appreciate it. See you next time.